Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. Today we're going to make a really quick but cute little card that has lots of occasions you can use it for. I'm going to be making mine into a birthday card, but it can be a card of encouragement, a friendship card, just lots of uses for this particular card. We're going to use elegant edges, the Cricut Light cartridge called Recess. We'll get our background paper from this Die Cuts with a View Dot Stripes and Plaids Mat Stack, and we're going to use this one. It's gray with a lighter gray polka dot. And then from this color book designer paper pad called Carnival, and I picked this up at Walmart, we're going to use this that has like a sunburst or burst of light, and I love that gray and yellow together. Now for our sentiments, on the front of the card, we're going to use, from the Cardz TV It's All Good stamp set, we're going to use Look on the Bright Side. And for the inside, since mine's going to be a birthday card, we're going to use You're Only As Old As You Feel. So let's get started on this quick birthday card. We're going to use a white card base for our background, and this is a portrait style card that's folded at the top. So it opens like this, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. Now we're going to take that gray polka dot and get that added to the front. Then we've got another white mat, which we're going to put behind this yellow sunburst, and I've cut this so that the burst or the rays are coming out from this upper right hand corner, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead, get all these layered together, get them on the front of the card. Here's our card base all put together, and I decided to add another strip of that gray polka dot right down here at the bottom, and we're going to add our sentiment right down here. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside sentiment directly onto the white card base. I've got my mat here and my Fiskars stamp press. Fold that back just a little bit. It's just easier to go ahead and stamp it before we do anything else to the front, because it's going to be a little bit bulky. I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And this is the sentiment I'm going to use. You're Only As Old As You Feel, from the Cardz TV Good Time stamp set. So I'm going to decide where I want that. I think right about there. I'll go ahead and get this on my stamp press, get it inked up, and we'll have the inside just about done. We'll go ahead and get this inked up. And I've been doing a lot of this on the inside of my cards lately, just stamping directly on the inside. It gives you a little bit more room to write an additional message, and it doesn't add as much bulk to your card. There we go. You're Only As Old As You Feel. Now we get the front finished. From the Cricut Light Recess cartridge, I decided to use the light bulb. It's in the first column. It's the very last cut right down here. I went ahead and cut mine out. And I didn't make my light bulb yellow. I made mine white, so it looks more like a real light bulb. But you're going to cut the back of your light bulb out of whatever color you decide. I wanted the bottom of my light bulb gray, so I cut that out of light gray. The top of my light bulb is white. Then this inside filament is black. And then the bands are a darker gray. And I'll have all the dimensions and all the supplies that I used at the end of the video, guys. So you can look there to get your sizes and everything. Now I'm going to take my light bulb and place it right up here in the center of that sunburst or burst of rays, because the light is coming out from the light bulb, right? And I wanted to add a little pop of red. So I took this K.I. Memories heart punch, and I punched out a little red heart, and I'm going to add that right there to the top of the filament on my light bulb. And I've also got that on some foam tape. Then for my sentiment, I went to the Elegant Edges cartridge, And on page 63, I decided to cut this oblong right down, or right over here. You'd hit Shift and oblong. And I cut that at 1 3/4 inches, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to turn it sideways. And I've already stamped my sentiment, and this is from the Cardz TV It's All Good stamp set. Look on the bright side. And I've also got this on some foam tape, and that's going to go right down there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get all this adhered down. Then we're going to come back and put some Wink of Stella on this heart. And I think we're going to add a little heart to the inside as well. Okay, I've got everything adhered to the front. I love the yellow and the white and the gray together. And then that little bit of red really makes it pop. Now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and go over this little heart just to give it some sparkle. Okay, we've got the Wink of Stella on the heart on the front. I hope you can see that sparkle, guys. It's really sparkling. Now let's put one on the inside. And I'm going to use my tweezers and my two-way glue pen and get this adhered on the inside beside the sentiment. I think right here. And we'll put a little bit of Wink of Stella on that as well. And then we'll come back and take a look at our finished card. Here's the finished card, and I love the way it turned out. Love those colors together and that little pop of red with that Wink of Stella, which I hope you can see. It's really sparkly. So we've got look on the bright side. You're only as old as you feel. And I decided to add 2 hearts instead of just the one. Can you see them sparkle? And that kind of evens it out. So there we go. That's my birthday card for today. And as I said, this card can be used for many different occasions. Just change your inside sentiment. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for your comments and your thumbs up. And I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.